Here in Washington, this has been a most unusual and magnificent day, and personally, this has probably been one of the most emotional days I have spent in my life, sharing tears of great joy and the homecoming with the freed 52 American hostages. For Rick Kupke of Francisville and the other freed Americans, their final reunion began with an airplane ride. As the planes lifted off from New York for Washington, the other family members who had stayed behind here in Washington boarded buses from their downtown hotels and were taken by motorcade to Andrews Air Force Base. For Rick Kupke's family, this moment was, well, electric anticipation amid yellow ribbons and ceremony. It would only be a short time now before they would finally get to see Rick, his sister, uncles and aunt, nieces and cousin. Now, emotions were running high for all of the families here. And then finally came that magic moment. Freedom won. The excitement overflowed. The moment they had been waiting for, Rick and his mother, Eleanor, and father, Art, appeared at the steps of Freedom One. Words really can't describe what happened next. Tears of joy ran freely. And Rick's sister, Elizabeth, unable to contain herself, had to be held back until Rick finally made his way to her and the rest of the family. Watch what happened. After a very tearful reunion and a little time to get together, Rick shouted across to me, "Thank you to all Americans. It's good to be back in the United States." All 52 Americans had stepped off the airplanes and had reunited with their families. They boarded buses for one final motorcade, one that would take them to a hero's welcome in our nation's capital. Thousands of people lined the route to the Capitol and down Pennsylvania Avenue, and then along the inaugural parade route to the White House. Oh, yellow ribbons everywhere, and thousands of flags and pride in the 52 Americans who so deserved this special day. Once they arrived at the White House, the former hostages met inside privately with President Ronald Reagan. Then the president emerged with the 52 hostages to this special ceremony.
You've come home to a people who for 444 days suffered the pain of your imprisonment, prayed for your safety, and most importantly, shared your determination that the spirit of free men and women is not a fit subject for barter. You've represented under great stress the highest traditions of public service. Your conduct is symbolic of the millions of professional diplomats, military personnel, and others who have rendered service to their country. We're now aware of the conditions under which you were imprisoned. Though now is not the time to review every abhorrent detail of your cruel confinement, believe me, we know what happened. Truth may be a rare commodity today in Iran. It's alive and well in America.
Alive and well in America. And again, it's been a most exciting and unusual day, and perhaps for the very first time in this long ordeal, the hostages tonight are truly free. Free from government regulation, truly free from the motorcades, truly free from having to be penned up in hotels and under State Department security and Secret Service. Rick Kupke right now is leaving the White House on his way back to the hotel over at Crystal City to be with his mother and father and all of the other relatives who have come here. Later on tonight, there is going to be a massive fireworks display just at the foot of the Washington Monument, which will be seen right here at the Capitol. And then later this week, the hostages, Rick Kupke and family, will be returning to their home, the farm on Francisville, that part of this country that he has not seen for over 2 years now. This is Ken Nelson reporting via satellite from Washington, D.C.